Hello, Chad Otterstrom, Academy Snowboards. Welcome to today's Monday Snowboard Show, where I talk anything and everything snowboarding, mostly pertaining to Academy Snowboards, of course. Just a quick disclaimer, if there's anything you disagree with, I am an unprofessional professional, so please leave that in the comments below and I'll take that with some constructive criticism. As well as if you do agree with things I'm saying, say thank you, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, leave a comment, all that cool stuff. Thank you for the support. We're here on the internet to grow and be awesome like we already know we are. Anyways, today I wanted to show you guys how I wax my snowboard. I have a couple tips that you may have not heard of, so I thought it would be cool to show the world how I wax my snowboard. We make our boards at the Never Summer factory in Denver, and they come with sintered bases. And a sintered base on a snowboard is a porous base as opposed to an extruded base, which, excuse me, will not hold wax. So the best part about a sintered base is the more you wax it, the stronger it's going to get. All those holes from it being porous will fill and hold with wax. So like I said, the longer or the more you wax it, the harder and stronger it will get and more durable it'll be and the longer it'll last. So as opposed to an extruded base, which kind of is like riding marble down the hill, which is kind of weird. Anyways, first thing you want to do when you wax your board is loosen your bindings, because your bindings pull up on your base and that will make a dimple on your base when you wax it, and the wax will get all weird. So you just want to loosen your bindings real quick. And the tools that I use is an iron, bluebird wax. I usually use hard cold weather wax at the beginning of the year, and you can tell it's cold weather wax by it's just kind of harder wax than normal. The harder the wax is, the more cold it is. The softer the wax is, the more warm weathered wax it is. I also have a scraper, a brush, a cork, and then I have this I don't even know, Scotch guard pad. You don't really need these. I just kind of, these are more buffer material. You basically need the wax, the iron, and the scraper if you really want to go for it. So as you can see, I still have some old wax on here from last year. That'll probably just wax in. Like I said, I'm an unprofessional professional. If you want a true professional wax, bring it to Montserrat and Dylan, and they will make sure that you're next level. But if you just wax your board every single day and scrape it and buff it, you're going to be moving faster than 99.9% of the people on the hill. So don't even worry about it. Or do if you got a border cross race, or you're a USASA half pipe competitor and you want to go higher than the other people, go for it. But your average wax is good. So I'm going to try to do this in under 10 minutes. We'll see, but either way, you can do this in under 10 minutes, even if this video isn't under 10 minutes. I like to do this too, to save wax. Is you get it going, instead of dripping, you can kind of like rub it on, and you really want to get your edges. Edges are key, and when you scrape, you want to make sure that 100% you scrape the middle of your board. The edges aren't as important when you scrape, as far as just getting all the wax off, because your first couple runs, the snow is going to scrape it off right away. But I do recommend scraping all of your wax off. But like I said, I'm doing a wax clinic here. Just like I said, that's what I said. To talk about our boards, this is our Academy Hybrid 2.0. We make Camber focus boards in Denver, Colorado at the Never Summer factory. And this is kind of my easy rider. This is more of the beginner. You've been riding rocker camber for a few years and you want to try out camber. What I really like about this board is it's an easy ride board to ride. It's a micro camber between the feet with early rise nose and tail. So you're going to have that camber feel between your feet, but you're going to have that rocker feeling on the nose and tail, that pontoon float that you're going to get when you're riding like a green run slow. You're actually going to float. As opposed to most of our other camber boards are pretty strict charger boards. Like, you want to be ripping, you know what I mean? This is your lazy person's board, or Sunday cruiser, you could call it. I usually ride this thing on blue-green powder. So I got most of that. Now I'm just gonna maybe turn it up a little bit, see how that goes. And Get it going in. You also want to, I have my door open too. When you're waxing inside, you want ventilation. Ventilation is key. All right. So you can see what's waxed and what isn't by the dry spots, especially when you haven't waxed all year or all summer when you pull it out. Oh, that's what's up. Sorry. I gotta turn I was turning the knob the wrong way. Excuse me. So I just like wasted a minute there. See, like I said, I'm an unprofessional professional. Another thing you can do when you're done waxing, if you have time and it's hot out, you can leave your board in the sun and it will bake this wax into your base. Excuse me, I just got done eating some chicken. So I got a little chicken in my throat, I guess you would call it. But yeah, you can see it melting into the pores now. Next level is what I'm saying. You always want to do things next level. You don't want to be on the level. You want to be on the next. So, getting that going. When I'm done with this, I'm going to scrape it. And like I said, when you look down at the base, you can see the dry spots just kind of wiggle the iron around. And to go back onto that, if it's hot out and you have time, leave your base in the sun for a couple hours and it'll bake all of the wax into your pores. It's like a hot box. Hot boxes are really expensive and hard to find. Like I think Montserrat has one. I don't know how much it costs, but either way, that will be good to go. Like you get really cold wax at the beginning of the year and get a couple hot boxes in, and your edges will never go dry. Turn it up a bit. Get it all smooth. Normally it doesn't take this long. Normally I'm not putting on a show and I just do it outside. I don't have this bench. I just kind of throw it on a curb and wax it up, scrape it and buff it. But all right. Should be all solid there, looking good. I'm gonna bring this outside now. Like I said, make sure you're ventilated. I'm gonna bring this outside, scrape it, buff it, and bring it back in. But I'll do a little video of that too, so you're gonna see what the outside of my house looks like. Cool story. See there? What's up? We're outside. Sharp scrapers are good. So you just want to get all of the wax off. Very important. You don't want any drag. Flip it. Done deal. All right. I'm gonna come sweep this up later, but for now, I'm just gonna leave it there because I gotta go buff my board out. I'm back. It was nice out there. Not nice enough to leave my board in the sun and let that wax seep into the pores, but still pretty nice. Anyways, the first thing I like to do after I get done scraping my board is I like to take this Scotch Guard and kind of get rid of all the excess flaky wax all over there. And if you see any extra like wax bumps, you want to like kind of rub them out. And then when you're done with that, you take the brush and you brush downhill, gives you a little structure in your base. And like I said, this isn't a super professional tune. This is just what you want to do every day, no matter what. If you want to have a professional tune, bring your board to your local tune shop, or Mono Sarah and Dylan. And they're really good at what they do. Or if like if you want to win that border cross, or you want to take out your friends at the Banks Slalom or go bigger in the half pipe, you can get that professional tune. But for the most part, if you do this every single day, you're going to be ripping. As long as you use the correct wax. I got that Bluebird hard weather or cold weather wax, which is more of a hard wax, and then your softer wax in the spring days, and then all temp wax if you don't know what's going on. Either way, you want to retighten your bindings, put these things on. I really appreciate you guys listening to this wax clinic. Very basic wax clinic, something you should do every day. Like I said, we make our boards at the Never Summer factory in Denver. We make Camber focus boards. This is our super fun, easy ride board. So like I said, if you've been riding a rocker Camber for a few years and you're really looking to find out what Camber is all about, this is your entry-level board. Go check out our website, academysnowboards.com. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. I will answer. Thank you. Like we like to say, buy nice or buy twice. We make the best snowboards in the world at the Never Summer factory. See you on the next video. Thanks for listening and watching.